Hello, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video we are going to talk about understanding how to read a forex quote and market price. In the last video, because we are making a forex course, so we already talked about currency pair, what is forex trading, how to trade the forex market, so we talked about it is in the previous lesson. So today's video is the third video on this forex beginner to pro course. So on today's video we're going to talk about understanding how to read a forex quote and market price. Okay, get your book and your pen ready so that you can just jot down some few points. Okay, so let's go into today's roadmap. Okay, so today's roadmap is what are the things we're going to talk about on today. What is a forex quote? What is a bid price? What is a ask price? What is a spread? How quotes are shown in the market? Base currency versus quote currency. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So what is a forex quote? A forex quote shows you how much of one currency is net by another. Yeah, if you watch the previous video on the previous lesson, we talked about for currency pair. I said in the forex market, currency are traded in pair, and we talk about base currency and the quote currency. If you haven't watched that video, you need to watch the video, because in this forex beginner to pro course you need to understand those videos step by step. You understand, every video you are dropping, there is always a need for you to watch, because it's just like a step by step. When you miss any of the video, it's just as if you are missing part of it. You understand? So now, you said a forex quote, it shows how much of a currency is net by another one. Exactly. When you want to exchange one currency, the amount you need to have of a particular currency to get the other currency. So let's give an example. This is an example. You understand? Look at this. How to read a forex quote. This is GBP US. This is a currency pair. You understand? So, and this one is a base currency, quote currency. I already explained this in my previous lesson, but there's always a recap, and all these lessons are always interversal. Like they're always coming, they're always showing up in everything we are doing. You understand? So look at this now. For you to get 1 GBP, 1 Great Britain pound, you need what? 1.3247 US dollar to get GBP, because Great Britain pound is bigger than GBP. Great Britain pound is bigger than USD rather. Sorry for the mistake. Great Britain pound is bigger than USD, which you need 1.32471 of the US dollar to get Great Britain pound. Do you understand? So that's why. So this is an example of so the forex quote. I can also say that the forex quote is also known as the exchange rate. You understand? Like this 1.32471 is also known as the exchange rate. Let's just say it that way. You understand? Because this is the rate in which you are going to get GBP. You understand? This is the amount of USDT that you need to get 1 Great Britain pound. Is that understood? Okay, so that's it for that. And look at here, they are quoted in pairs because in every foreign exchange transaction you are simultaneously buying one currency and selling other exactly. What this actually means is that they are in pair. This is a Great Britain pound USD, is a currency pair. So you are automatically buying your Great Britain pound and selling your US dollar, because for you to buy Great Britain pound you need this amount of USD to buy it, and once you buy it you already exchange your US dollar to the Great Britain pound, which means you're automatically buying the Great Britain pound and automatically selling the US dollar. Is that understood? Okay, let's go to the next part. And vice versa, it can also be vice versa. Do you understand? And sometimes you can also sell your Great Britain pound to buy your US dollar. Do you understand? Okay, so please, sorry for the background noise. So let's go to the other part. So this is how to trade. This is an example of a forex quote, the base currency, quote currency. I already explained that already. And so this spread, the bid price, the ask price, we are going to explain in the next lesson rather. Sorry for the mistake, not previous, next lesson. Okay, the next page rather. Okay, let's go to the next one. So what's the bid price exactly? So now we understand what a forex quote is about. So now what is the bid price? The bid price is the price at which the broker is willing to buy the base currency from you. I'm going to explain. The bid price is the price at which the broker is willing to buy the base currency from you. This word broker, we're going to explain it in the next video we're going to do, you understand? Or yeah, we're still going to explain it, but please, I'm going to explain it because this is a beginner guide lesson. I understand the word broker might be like, okay, what is a broker? We're still going to get there. Okay, yeah, let me just say a broker is like they are like the people that are willing to, they are the one taking the quotes from the interbanking system and giving it to retail traders for us to be able to get access to the forex market, because the forex market is a very big market. So the broker have, all these brokers have huge money, you understand? They have big money to go and buy all to go and buy it from the interbanking system. Then they put their own commission and sell to us as a retail trader. But once we get there, I'll explain fully. So this bid price, the bid price is the price at which the broker is willing to buy the base currency from you. So this is bid price. So we as a retail trader, we are retail trader. Exactly, we are retail trader. Even if you are trading with $10,000, $20,000, we are retail traders, you understand? So we buy at ask price and sell at bid price. We're still going to talk about bid price, but let's focus on ask price. We buy at ask price and sell at bid price. So rather, let's focus on bid price since we're talking about bid price. Rather, I thought we were talking about ask. Sorry. So we sell at bid price. You know that the broker are willing to buy. They are willing to buy at what? At bid, and we are willing to sell at what? Bid. Is not hard. What I'm trying to say is that the broker are buying from us at bid price, and we are selling to our broker at what? At bid price. Is that understood? You understand? So that's all right. Always remember, you buy at ask price and sell at bid price. You understand? So our broker are actually buying from us at bid price. You understand? And we are selling at bid price. Is that understood? So this is an example of a forex bid price. This is an example of a forex bid price, and this is a currency pair, USD, euro USD rather. This is the base currency, quote currency. So this is the price that the broker is willing to buy from us, you understand, which is the bid price, you understand? And this is the price that we sell, you understand? We sell at bid price. Do you understand? So when we get to the video when we want to explain broker, I'm going to explain very well, you understand? Okay, so let's go to the next one. I hope I was able to explain that part. Okay, let's go to the next one. As we continue, we begin to understand more and more, you know. So let's go to the ask price, you understand? You know, in this place now, we already saw bid and ask, you know, but now this is an ask price. So now I want to explain, this is an ask price here, you understand? So now I want to explain what's an ask price. So now, what is an ask price? The ask price is the price at which the broker is willing to sell you the base currency. Exactly. You grab. So the base currency, we know that the base currency is the currency in the front. Like let's say euro USD. What's base currency in euro USD? Which is euro. You grab. So now, always remember, you buy at ask and sell at bid. Exactly. So the ask price, we buy at ask price. You understand? From our broker. The ask price is the price at which the broker is willing to sell. So they are selling to us at what? At ask price, and we are buying at ask price. Do you understand? Just what I'm trying to say. So this is the ask price, like buy price. You understand? This is the price we actually buy from. You understand? This buy, you know, you buy at ask. So this example here is just like ask price is the price that we buy from our broker, and our broker sell to us as ask price. We buy as ask from our broker. Like our brokers sell to us at ask price. Is it hard? And we sell to our broker at bid price, and our broker are buying, like they are willing to buy from us at bid price. Is it hard? So let's just understand it that way. Okay, but we begin to understand it more and more when we get to that, like the full forex, you know, when we start trading, we begin to understand it. Okay, I hope I was able to explain the ask price and the bid price at least to some extent. Okay, So please don't be confused. You understand? It's somehow confusing though, but it's not that confusing. It's just very simple. It's very, very simple. Okay. So we've talked about the ask price. We've talked about the ask price. This is the ask price, the bid price. We talk about the ask price. Okay, so now let's go to spread. What is a spread? What do we mean by spread? And all this thing that we're learning is very important, because when we start going into the advanced part of the Forex beginner to pro course, when we start placing trade, when we start placing trade exactly, we have to understand what the bid price, the ask price, spread. You understand? You need to understand spread. You understand? So that is why this beginner guide lesson is very, very important. And very soon we're going to dive into the advanced part of this Forex beginners to pro course. You understand? So the spread, let's continue. The spread is the difference between the ask price and the bid price. So automatically spread is equal to ask price minus bid price. Okay, so that's it. That's the difference between our ask price and bid price is known as our spread. You grab. Okay, so let's give an example. This is it was a currency pair, euro USD, and euro was the base currency. USD is what is known as the quote currency, and yeah, the quote currency. Okay, so look at this Forex quote. This is a Forex quote. This one, this bid price is 1.1051, and this is the ask price 1.053. These are just this is just an illustration. You understand? You understand? So the difference between the ask price and the bid price is known as the spread. When you calculate this, now this 1 and this 3, so the difference between is known as the spread, and the spread is always in pips. You understand? So the difference is 2 pips. When you calculate it here now, 1.1053 minus 1.1051 is equals to 2 pips. So the difference in the ask price from the bid price is known as the spread, and this spread are the commission we pay to our broker. You understand? We pay to our broker, and that's how our broker make money. You grab. So the spread are always in pips. We're going to, in our subsequent video, we're going to explain what a pip is. You understand? Just take it step by step so that we can absorb all the information in this course. Don't let us rush. Okay, so the difference between our ask price and our bid price is known as our spread, and our spread is always in pips, and these pips are the commission we pay to our broker. This is the way our broker are able to make money, and in our subsequent video we're going to explain what is a broker. Understand? But let me just say in a short form, broker are the firms that are able to buy they are the one that giving us access to the Forex market. They get access to the interbanking system, like take the Forex code from them and they sell to us. You understand? So that's just an example of them. That's just a small illustration of what a broker is. Okay, so let's go to the next page. So now we've spoken about ask price, bid price, and spread. So let's go to the next page. How quotes are shown in the market. Exactly. So this is an example of a Forex quote. You see, this is the bid price, the ask price. So when we, in our subsequent video, when we start trading, you always see all these things in your trading platform, either your MT5 or your trading view. But don't let us rush. Let's take it step by step, because all these beginner guide lessons are very important and very, very crucial. You understand? So how quotes are shown in the market. This is exactly how it's always shown. This is how it is. Grab. So you often see quotes like this in your MT5 or trading view platform. Yeah, so this is how it is. Don't let us dwell too much on this. Okay, this is just the bid price, the ask price, the bid price, the ask price, and the difference between the bid price and ask price known as the spread. You can see the difference between this. Look at this, 0.89235. Look at the ask price. The ask price was 0.89244. So the difference between this 44 and 35 is known as the word spread, and this spread is the commission we pay to our broker. You understand? This is how our broker are able to make money. If you check the rest to GBP USD, you can see that the bid price is different from the ask price. You can see with just little pips. You can see, you know, I said that spread is always in pips. You can see this one is 61.70. This one is just like 9 pips. Yes, 9 pips. So this is it. If you also go to Euro USD, USD JPY, USD CAD, you can see that their ask price and bid price are always different a little bit. You understand? Which this difference is known as our spread. This spread are what we pay to our broker as commission. I hope you understand this. We talk about the bid price, ask price, spread. and this is just full explanation. So that's it for this page. So this video is not really much, or what is being taught in this video is not really much. We just talk about the bid price, ask price, spread, forex quotes. So the last but not the least, base currency versus quote currency. In our in our previous video, if you watch the video on currency, yes, this currency structure, major currency, minor currency, you know that I've already explained this base currency and the quote currency. But that is why everything that you're learning in each video, always take note. Always take note, because you always continue seeing it. You understand? You always see it. You understand? Because all these lessons are always, you always continue to see their intervals. You understand? So that's it. So we already talk about the base versus quote currency. This one is just to explain or to finalize everything that we already said in the previous page. Okay, whenever we're talking about base currency or quote currency, in every currency pair, in every currency pair in every currency pair, you always have the base currency and the quote currency. You always have the base currency and the quote currency. And what's the base currency? The base currency is the first currency. It's the first currency in the front, while the quote currency is the second currency in the front. And there are other definition to each rather. Okay, so look at this one now. The base currency is the currency you are buying when you trade the forex pair. This is a forex pair. This is a currency pair. GBP USD, we have others, USD JPY, Euro USD. I've already talked about currency pair. If you want to understand, if you haven't watched the previous video on currency pair, you can go and watch it. You understand? Okay, so the quote currency is the currency you are selling when you trade the forex pair. Okay, so now this is just everything we've talked about. We've talked about bid price, we've talked about ask price, the base currency. This is the base currency, this is the quote currency, this is the forex quote. You can see, so the difference between the bid price and the ask price is what is the pips. And the pips, this difference, the difference between the ask price and the bid price is known as the spread rather, and this spread is always in pips. So please don't do this mistake. The difference between the bid price and the ask price is known as the spread, and these spreads are always in pips. You understand? So this spread are the commission we pay to our broker. I hope I'm able to explain this very well. So this is everything for today's video. So this is it. This is everything. So on today's video, we talk about ask price, bid price, forex quote, spread. Okay, on the next video, we're going to talk about what is a pip. I'm going to explain what a pip is. What leverage? Yes, what does leverage means in forex trading? We're going to talk about lot size. You understand? So if you've watched this video to this extent, do well to like this video, subscribe to this channel, yes, and comment on this video. I'll continue to post videos like this, and on this video series we are working on what Forex Beginners to Pro course, how to trade forex in a proper way. So let's journey together. Do well to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.